It's finally here. After months and months of waiting, Fall Guys has finally arrived to the Nintendo Switch. I played a bit so far, and in today's video, I'm going to share some thoughts on the game, all the details you need to be aware of, as well as if it's worth playing or not in its current state. So hang on, make sure to subscribe to the channel, so try to survive this crazy game show video game. So as of today, Switch owners get access to Fall Guys. It's been a long time coming. It's been about 2 years waiting for this game to finally come. It's not only coming to the Switch today, yes, Xbox and Epic Game Store users get access to the game as well, and PS5 users get their own version separate from the PS4. Steam unfortunately loses their version, but if you downloaded it prior, you'll be able to play in the future. In addition, for all platforms, starting today, the game is going free to play, which does change a few things, but I'll dive into that in a few moments. Finally, there is cross-platform play and progression, which means you're able to play with anyone, regardless of console, at any time, and can play on, say, a PS4 and carry that progress over to the Switch. This is huge news, as this means no one gets left out because of your platform of choice. One final note is for those who owned or played Fall Guys prior to June 21st, aka today's date, you get a Legacy Pack, which includes a bunch of goodies, costumes, and the Season Pass for Season 1. There's some other stuff going on for other platforms, but this Legacy Pack is for everyone who played prior. So back to the free-to-play aspect, because this is pretty important. It's not just for the Switch, but it's for every version. And for those that are waiting on gameplay, don't worry, I'll get to that in just a moment. But again, I want to emphasize on this free-to-play aspect. Because of the game going free-to-play, that means there's been a few changes. First and foremost, for those who haven't played the game before or haven't played in a very long time, there is a Season Pass to purchase. I mean, they gotta make money, right? I believe they did Season Passes before. They've done it up to, I think, the last year or so. But again, for those who haven't played in a long time or haven't played before, this is a thing. Again, for those who played prior, you'll get the Season 1 Pass for free. But for brand new players who want to purchase, it does cost, from what I gather, 950 Showbucks, which is equivalent to $8. More on that Showbucks in a moment. Anyway, what does this get you? Well, the Season Pass includes the ability to unlock certain items, such as costumes, skins, and other goodies. Now, something to note is certain items on the pass are marked free, and anyone who plays and unlocks that level on the pass will be able to get that goodie. You get points to advance the Season Pass by playing the game, doing good in events, and by completing challenges, which there are some that are daily, weekly, and all season long. Now, do you need this Season Pass to enjoy the game? Absolutely not. You can play the game and enjoy it without ever spending a dime. In fact, I would only encourage you to buy the Season Pass if you know you're going to play the heck out of this game. That same can go for any free-to-play game. The only thing you're going to miss out on is some exclusive costume stuff that you could earn with the paid portion of the Season Pass. Now, there's some currencies that you have to be aware of. First off being crowns. Crowns are earned from winning events, whether be it solo or in multiplayer. If you have any left over from previous seasons, those will get converted to purple tokens when you launch the game. Those purple tokens you can use to buy certain items in the item shop. In addition, there's another currency. Yeah, I know, I'm not exactly happy with it, but there's another currency, a paid currency called Showbucks, which you can use to buy specific items in the item shop in addition to the Season Pass. These cost real dollars to buy, though it seems you can earn some via the Season Pass as well. Okay, with all that out of the way, how is the gameplay on the Switch? How is the performance? Well, as you can tell, the Switch version operates at 30 FPS in both docked and in handheld. The handheld version operating at 720 resolution, and the docked version at 1080p resolution. If you're used to seeing 60 FPS in this game, it's going to feel a little awkward, but you will get used to it. I was able to do well, rather consistently, from what I've played so far, and I got pretty used to it myself. Beyond that, it seems to get all the characters on screen. At times, the other players appear slow motion, or in a claymation effect at times. Now this admittedly did bother me a lot when I first played, but again, after playing, I got used to it, I felt okay with it. doesn't bother me so much now. I guess this was their way to make it work or so. As far as handheld performance went when I played it, it felt largely the same, just at a lower resolution. Again, it's 720p in handheld use. For those unaware what Fall Guys is, it's basically a game show. You have the ability to jump, dive, and grab certain objects, ledges, and even other players. You compete in rounds, trying to survive. There's solo and team-based modes as well. You can even set what type of game modes you want to join into. I generally play solo, but I encourage you to try everything when you first play. Speaking of multiplayer, as far as teaming up with your friends goes, well, that's done by your Epic Games account and using the friend list there. This is basically their workaround to allow anyone and everyone to play with each other. I'm glad to see it, even if you have to sign up for an additional account. That being if you don't already have an Epic account already. Anyway, the game is pretty darn fun. It's great to see this game go free to play and have cross-play and cross-progression. Fall Guys always seemed like a good fit on the Switch, and even with the compromises, still feels like a good way to play, especially on the go. And best of all, you want to play on a better version where you're able to take the progress you have wherever you go. You really can't lose. But anyway, that's all the details and my thoughts on Fall Guys on the Switch. If there's anything important or any changes, I'll make sure to add it in the comments down below. I'll be playing this on Discord with some peeps there. Feel free to join. Links to that will also be in the comments down below. And speaking of multiplayer, I will be doing some streaming on this channel soon, starting with Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. I should have a post about that in the next day or so stay tuned. For those who may be new to the channel, or maybe haven't seen it yet, last month or so I did put out a video covering all the best free-to-play games on the Switch. There's a ton of them now. If you're looking to make the most of your console or looking for something free to play, feel free to check that out. I'll have a link to that in the comments down below, as well as at the end of this video. And speaking of that video, this game Fall Guys, if it was released prior, would definitely be on that list. Anyway, if you liked the video, make sure to give it the old thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any videos that go live here. Anyway, go check this game out, go play some video games. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.